Hi everyone. I hope you all have had a beautiful week. And now I welcome all of you to our weekly Communities of Practice Sunday check-in session, a half hour of Dharma, reflection, and community connections. If you are a new member of our community, please accept our wholehearted welcome to you. If you have any questions regarding our practices and topics, we are all here to help. So at the beginning, it is customary for people in Australia to begin any meetings by acknowledging the traditional owners of our land. So I would like to start today by acknowledging the Daro people as the traditional owners of the land on which Nantian Institute resides. I also acknowledge the traditional custodians of various lands on which you all are, and I pay my respects to the elders past, present, and emerging. So the Sunday check-in session has been developed by our Communities of Practice team and the entire community. The purpose of this session is to develop a reflective practice in response to changes. Guided by humanistic Buddhism, we would like to cultivate our practices and build memorable friendships. Last week, led by Dr. Ekaterina Todarello, we had a powerful session with your genuine sharing on right speech. Today, Katya will invite us to think about how to build a good relationship with time. So now, let's welcome Katya.
Hello, everyone. Warm greetings wherever you are. Another Sunday. So nice to see you all. And today we will talk, as Eugene mentioned, about time as our priceless resource that we're given in this lifetime. Time is always ever present, but we often see it when we notice a new wrinkle on our face or feel a new pain in our body. We easily and habitually reminisce and ruminate and recollect. In our minds, we go to the past times and how things were, or we imagine, forecast, or envisage, dreaming or worrying about how things may become. Yet, it's the moments of the now that we feel we're truly alive. That moment when we watched the sunrise or looked into the eyes of the loved one, or just sat with a cup of tea on a porch. That moment when the time stands still and we are one with life itself. So today's check-in meditation is ideal for being in the now. And I'm inviting you to close your eyes in your time and find a comfortable position. Checking your posture, making sure that your back is straight. Feeling your feet on the floor if you sit. Or just connecting to the legs and feet if you stand. Relaxing your forehead, your eyes, your jaw, your entire face. And letting your hands land where they need. Letting go of any tension in the body. And just feeling relaxed. And starting now to connect to your breath as the air comes in and goes out of your body. Noticing your chest and belly rise when you breathe in and fall when you breathe out. Truly connecting to the body as it breathes here and now. Just staying with your breath for a few seconds here. And if thoughts are emerging, letting them pass. like clouds through the sky of your awareness. And simply feeling that sky, feeling its vastness, tranquility, presence. This sky itself is this moment. The time and space meet in this stillness. And allowing the thoughts become events that pass through the sky effortlessly. Feeling what it means to be present and alive here and now. And now when it feels right, moving your fingers and toes, and in your time, opening your eyes, staying present, staying connected to that sky of your awareness and others within it. Welcome back. So the concept of time has always drawn scientists, philosophers, and religious thinkers because to understand time is to come closer to grasping the laws of the universe and us within it. Today, of course, we will only touch on this vast and complex concept that is time. And if inclined, we may dive deeper into it in our own time. But let's think even so briefly of how we relate to time. One way of being with time is through rationality of our mind, when we think clocks and calendars and hours and minutes, schedules and deadlines. When time is linear, chronologically residing in the unrepairable past, coming into the elusive present and disappearing into the unknown and uncertain future. The Greeks call it chronos. Or do we remember the time when I got more into reading books? Or the months in our life when we went on vacation and the time slowed down as we deeply relaxed listening to the ocean's waves? In such instances, we perceive the quality rather than the quantity of time, the opening of possibilities, opportunities, and change. We feel its impermanence and its ability to change everything. Sometimes we call it the times of festivals and fantasies, as we can get lost in the magic of dance and music or dreams. Time here bursts into the flavor of a raspberry in the mouth, or feels on the soles of our feet when we walk on a hot sand on a summer beach. We can also find ourselves absorbed in what we're doing, in the creative flow of painting or gardening or teaching. When we feel then a minute is an hour, or an hour is a minute. The Greeks called this time of quality kairos. And yet, there is timeless time, when the experience itself disappears, and all is left is the vastness of the sky, the eternity, the timelessness. No past, no present, no future. Some call it being time. And then coming in contact with it is to becoming the Buddha. And so this opportunity to reflect on the concept of time invites us to ask very practical questions of how we can handle time to live more fully, to serve better, to relate better, to accomplish our tasks better. And the answers can be astoundingly simple. And across all of time and all of space, Buddha Dharma, pure and simple, Venerable Master Shen Yun points that being across all of time is to form good affinities. When every affinity is taken care of, these conditions will come together and bring success to the situation at hand. Essentially, it's about cherishing the present moments and how we can communicate with others, with ourselves and others, with that deep respect towards their tasks and time. And as the quote says, if we could really make better use of our time, we could not only improve the efficiency of our work, but also prolong the duration of our life. And here, our practice becomes paramount. In Handling Down the Light, Venerable Master Shen Yun calls Buddhism as a religion of blessedness and emphasizes in that very sentence the importance of living mindfully in the here and now. So let's take our time now to reflect on this topic together. Welcome back, everyone. And as always, we have our chat, and we'd love to hear your thoughts, to see your ideas in the chat. Please do share them. Impermanence and gratitude by pause, reflect, and transform. The power of here and now. Time heals. Time as a trainer of patience, and time brings mindful awareness via practices, the causes and conditions. I love that. Time as a trainer of patience. That's a wonderful phrase. Joy, my bad habit of breaking words down again. It's a beautiful habit. I love it. Time, perfecting things in me and with everyone. Oh, so nice. So nice. Thank you. Priscilla, the idea of future lives both comforts and motivates us in our practice. Future lives, sorry. Both comforts and motivates us in our practice. Yeah. Please do keep writing. Yes, Miriam. Time is a reflection of consciousness, individual and collective, creative, imaginative, and play. Yeah. That's a fascinating topic, isn't it? Because it just brings us back to practicality of living and practicality of practice, as well as so much depth and kind of philosophically and scientifically as well. Please do keep writing, and I think I will hand it over back to you, June, so that we can complete the official part of today's practice, and then keep discussing it later.
Yeah, thank you, Katya, for the quality of time. And we really hope for the check-in session will be helpful to you. And we hope you experience the unconditional love and compassion of the community. But for anyone who might be experiencing a greater need than what today could meet, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. And you can also reach out to the professional organizations on the screen. And before we check out today, I would like to draw your attention to some amazing events. So the 18th International Symposium on Humanistic Buddhism is on next weekend. Actually, it's from November 6th to 8th. And the theme this year is to explore humanistic Buddhist responses to modern crisis. And many of the community friends will share their wisdom and compassion during the symposium. So please note, you can register online, and our usual check-in session will not be held on that weekend. And also, we have created an online group card to express our gratitude to Venerable Master Xingyun, the founder of Guangshan and Nanting Institute. You can write wishes and add pictures to this online card, and Stacy will help us to translate our gratitude into Chinese and find a way to present them to Master Xingyun. And today is the last session facilitated by Katya in this beautiful and powerful series of check-ins. And on behalf of the entire community, I would like to extend the grateful thanks to Katya for being a compassionate and inspiring facilitator. And starting from November 14th, we will welcome another two amazing facilitators, Joy and Priscilla. Both of them are dedicated volunteers of the community of practice and have experience to serve the mental health community. So based on the Diamond Sutra, they will guide us on a series of giving diamonds check-in sessions. And for the first session on November 14th, our friends Luis will lead a mindful movement 八段锦 session. We hope to enjoy the new series with all of you. So now let's check out by reciting the dedication of merits together to send love and compassion to whoever in need.
Let us now dedicate the goodness of what you have done to all living beings. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May Chan, Pure Land, and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our gratitude and humility give rise to great vows.
Thank you everyone for joining us. Now we will have our usual post-check-in session. So please stay around if you have time. Otherwise, see you all again on November 14th at 11 a.m.